Rock the body, 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 body.
Word of mouth is always the best advertising, and it's the best way that derby leagues can get the word out that, hey, our league exists, we're out here, we do great things. And, you know, derby leagues will do this through social media, they'll do this through live appearances of skaters at sponsors' locations, but, you know, it's one thing to sit behind a table and just give all these talking points about why derby love is so great. Wouldn't it be better if we could just demonstrate and say, hey, this is what roller derby actually looks like? But, you know, it's really hard to set up a roller derby bout in a strip mall parking lot for a tattoo shop. What if you had the room to do it? Well, that happened in 2008 with Arizona Roller Derby. They went to Buddy Stubbs Harley Davidson, a Harley Davidson dealer in North Phoenix on Cave Creek, and they went ahead and they had a big parking lot there, and they went ahead and chalked up the parking lot, and they did a demo bout. And it was unbelievable. So this is by far one of the most unusual bout settings that we have in the MICHI-CHAN collection. So here it is from 2008. It's Arizona Roller Derby, the Hardtailz versus the Softtailz. But first, here are some things you need to know about MICHI-CHAN's Raw Derby. MICHI-CHAN's Raw Derby is a journey into the early days of the modern resurgence of flat-track roller derby by highlighting how the game was played in Arizona, the second birthplace of modern roller derby. From 2007 to 2009, I produced 7 long-form video shows, first called the Arizona Derby Report and then later MICHI-CHAN's Real Derby. Think of these programs like Sports Center, but for derby. They featured news, scores, standings, as well as highlight reels on the various roller derby bouts that were played in Phoenix and Tucson at the time. These highlight reels ran about 5 to 7 minutes in order to not just capture the highlighted moments of the game, but to also reflect the human element of the skaters and the fans. MICHI-CHAN's Raw Derby takes those bouts where most or all of the gameplay was recorded and now presents them in their entirety, jam by jam. While you're used to seeing recent roller derby coverage on live streams and YouTube with camera angles at elevated positions, the MICHI-CHAN way was much different. I'm not interested in the positioning of the skaters. I'm interested in the human side of the sport and capturing the action from the floor where the action was happening, not from the grandstands. Likewise, since our coverage at the time was intended mainly for highlight reels and not for full bout coverage, you should not expect a well-polished presentation of the game. Since I used a handheld camera and did not always use a tripod, you should expect the camera to shake at times, be out of focus, and to experience immediate shifting to other parts of the track, including the areas where action is not happening in anticipation for something to eventually happen. You will also hear my remarks, my calls of encouragement, score and time checks, as well as other things that you may not expect in roller derby coverage that's commonly seen today. Like I said, this is as raw can get. But if you can see past all this, you will experience for the first time what Arizona Derby lovers experienced in those early years. A time when fans were closer to the game and more involved. A time when skaters had more freedom to express themselves through their individual character. And a peek into how the game was originally played before it evolved into different styles based on national association. This is our state. This is our derby. This is MICHI-CHAN's Raw Derby. No opinion yet, I see. All right. Good stuff. And there go your jammers. And that's a reset.
I got it. I still knew with them.
That's fine.
And look at me after every jam. Look at me and Sean for points. You know, if I got white, I got black.
All right, it's for real now.
Well, we're going slow.
Sean is quiet. I got black.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Buddy Stubbs and welcome to Arizona Roller Derby. We are so glad everybody came out today. First of all, just to kind of get you guys warmed up to the idea of roller derby and these ladies in white, those are the Softtailz. The ladies in black, those are your Hardtailz, the Rough Riders.
Those are the broken ones.
Oh.
Whenever you, all the packs start out, you have 5 ladies on the track, you have 4 up front. That's the pack, that's kind of your defensive line right there. The one with the stripe on her head, that's the pivot, that's the brains of the outfit right there. And so
The pace car.
that's where they're going to guide the speed, they're going to be telling the girls where to be, and then at some point, if they want, they can take that star, which is those ladies in the back, the jammer. You might remember that from back in the day. It's all the glamour to be the jammer. They can take that star from the jammer and they can go score points. That jammer, she is your quarterback, and she's also your football. She is the human football. She is what you score points with. So the point of roller derby is to get your jammer through the pack. And once she comes around, every time she comes around and she is passing folks, she's scoring points. Let's give you a little demonstration. Pack, take off.
There goes your pack.
Crosses the start line, then the jammers take off. And the point of it is the jammers need to get through the pack without committing any penalties. If they can do that, they get what's called lead jam. They are in total control. If they commit a penalty along the way, maybe a little elbow, maybe a little
She's out.
maybe a little smack to the nose or something, then it's then nobody's in control. But, so now she can at any point put her hands on her hips, call this thing off, the way ladies like to do, or she can run this thing for 3 minutes, scoring points the whole time. So now that both Shirley and Dark Agenda have both broken the pack, now those 2 jammers, they're in scoring position. As Shirley approaches every hardtail, every lady in black that she passes, she scores points. And then all of a sudden, she has passed everybody in the pack.
And she calls the jam.
Calls off the jam. We'll line it up again and do it again.
All right.
Just, keep an eye on it. You'll pick up really fast because it's a fast-moving, fun game. And really, is anybody here for the points? No, it's for the ladies on skates.
Let's talk about the league for this bout. Arizona Roller Derby was founded in 2003. It was the first in Arizona and the second in the nation, the first being in Austin, Texas. AZRD is one of the founding members of the United Leagues Coalition, later to be called the Women's Flat Track Derby Association. In 2008, AZRD had 4 home teams. They currently have 2. The Bad News Beaters, a heritage name from the classic modern era, and Skate Riot Project. AZRD has 2 charter travel teams. Their A team is called the Arizona All-Stars, and the B team is called Arizona Rising. Arizona All-Stars is one of the top teams in the WIFTA North America West region, recently appearing at the 2026 WIFTA North America West playoffs. Most of AZRD's games are currently played at the Broadway Recreation Center, located at 59 East Broadway Road in Mesa, Arizona. For more information about AZRD, visit their website at ArizonaRollerDerby.com. Now, let's talk about the bout. This was a demo bout held at Buddy Stubbs Harley Davidson, still located at 13850 North Cave Creek Road in Phoenix, Arizona. It was recorded on April 26, 2008. This is a mashup bout featuring the Hardtailz in black and the Softtailz in white. This bout is being played on a non-standard track in a parking lot with an asphalt surface. The rules in effect at the time were WIFTA 2.1.1 and includes 2 whistle starts, jammerless jams, and the Grand Slam rule. This bout was recorded on our original camera in 4:3 aspect ratio, and the house announcer will be heard. We have no score checks, no clocks, no score bugs, just some fun derbies surrounded by the atmosphere that reflects the Harley lifestyle. So with that, let's have some fun in the great outdoors from our friends at AZRD. It's Hardtailz, Softtailz, and Hogs coming up right now.
MICHI-CHAN.
Hi, MICHI-CHAN here in Phoenix. We've got Harleys. We've got hot dogs. We've got AZRD.
And on the mic, that was Miss Frenchlick. And she looks like she's playing for the Softtailz today. Alright, it looks like we've got Shirley tonight for the Softtailz
I think it's hard for them to see with the tree there.
Yeah, it's all right. Looks like she devises through the pack. You'll see one of our rats holding 4 points on the line. That means they take is the hit. So once the player hits past the other player, then who's the point, and it's the
Agenda, you have lead.
Just want to remind anybody, I'm sure you all.
All right, come on, Skatrix.
Trick, if you want to stay here and go back and forth, you can.
You'll notice that there is a wall very strategic in getting the other jammer not to pass you, forming that wall up front. That way you are not passed by the other jammer. Or you can help your jammer go through if you've got the and she does have lead jam, both lead jam, and I'm a speech for Hardtailz.
Okay.
Frenchie did a nice flip off and Joey brought it all in. She's through the back and ready to score as well.
Normally I'd make you guys go without it, but not today.
So how is it out there?
Hot.
Yeah.
Ready?
It looks like our Hardtailz are up 7 right now.
Where's she at? Up, you guys. Got the track, Penny. Penny can't get lead.
We've got Sybil and Penny trying to make their way through the pack. It looks like Sybil just got lead.
There's no lead.
Ooh, Dana Bless.
No lead. No lead.
Chesty Molesty and Sybil is out of the pack. Now let me tell you folks, I've played as a jammer before, and once you get through that pack is so far away.
Come on, guys.
And sometimes it just seems like it's not getting closer. So let's have you cheer on these jams, cheer on Hardtailz coming up to you. Molesty coming up. Harvey Apples on the side.
Not looking. 1, 2, 3.
Get a nice push off of Buddy there in the pivot position. Penny Blue is slow.
I would be 4 black.
Get out.
There's only 4 black. Well, you know, since she passed the pack, she gets the bonus point. You have the option of not
A
playing.
nice body block from Lunatic there.
If you pass the pack, it's your bonus point. But if you ever passes your pack, you get the bonus point.
There is no lead jam in this pack as well. Penny is still eligible for lead jam, but she has not gotten through the pack. However, she must get through that pack in order to present that status. Looks like Sybil's on her second pass through the pack. And the jam is called off.
7 white.
They held her back.
Reset! Reset, Buster! All right, keep going.
Jamming for the Softtailz.
Let him go. Yeah. Reset! Reset! Because she went off and went around. Come on, turn it off. Set it back up. Ready?
We're going to start that
Gotta
one
go
again.
fast. Go.
False start. She has to yield her lead to her jam. As a jammer, if you take off before that second whistle blasts, that is a false start. You have to let the other jammer get the advantage on you before you start skating. French lick coming up to the side. She's laying on the wall.
get it.
Both of these ladies are in position, ready to get up to the pack and get some points for their team.
Look at the back, Sheedy.
I'll let her have
20
it.
seconds. It's a nicety.
Yeah,
Try and get some points, ladies.
we'll let her slide today.
3, 4. And
The ref, Yurikai, tapping the hat. That doesn't mean he's trying to play games. That means
All right, Chesty's jamming.
ready? Ready?
ooh, we are tied at 15, ladies and gentlemen. Tied at 15 right now.
Go, Siddle. Go, 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 go.
And it looks like we've got Cycle Civil jamming for the Softtailz.
Go,
Going with
go, go.
Chesty Molesky.
Yes, pack it up, pack it up. Call it off to reset.
She's trying to get her sights on.
That's the 20 feet.
Ooh, hard ball by Messi missing there. She gets up and joins that back down. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the things that you will see with roller derby, you will see some big hits, some big
Lock it out of
balls
bounds,
by people. But one of the things that we are trained to do is we are trained to hit like this. We hit that ground. You will see these ladies popping up as soon as they hit the ground. Looks like the Softtailz have.
We have a 4.
All right, that gives
What do you
us a
need?
score of 15 with the Softtailz in the white at 20 and the Hardtailz in the black at 15.
Ready?
First whistle, the pack is off. Second whistle, the jammers are off. Looks like we got Garbage Matrix jamming for the Hardtailz, and we've got French Click and her super sexy silver shirts jamming for the Softtailz. And Frenchie getting a little and it looks like Frenchie has the jam. Catch it off the contact screen, it's not too far behind her.
Elbow, Benny.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Demonstration bout here and one of our actual
Frenchie at some point or the other is popping. So Goldie, she's the only one that hasn't been scored on. The rest of them can just wreak havoc and do whatever they want. So yeah, she still only has 4 points.
A lot of time we watch people say proud, really huge hits. Let's hear you. I can't hear you. Alright, it looks like we have got Hardy Apples jamming for the Hardtailz and Shirley Devine jamming for the Softtailz. Jammers are off. And right now the score is 25-19 with the Softtailz in the white in the lead. Shirley Devine center through the pack and she takes the jam. The apples are making their way through the pack.
All right, here we go.
Outside. The pack is racing she's through the back and she calls off the jam.
Got it? Hey, White! Get one more! White! White! What? You want one more?
That is 39 Softtailz in the lead.
I'll start White, no lead.
We got Jimmy, Missy for the Hardtailz.
Have these girls been moonlighting for the Renegades or something? I tell you.
It's fun. They don't give a shit.
I
Actually,
know.
Well, unfold their blockers. You're not used to it.
Yeah.
Wow, nice man.
Well, it gives them a chance to be jammers.
Yeah, it does.
It's great practice.
White or black? Oh, good job, man. Good job.
Back it up!
Coming up behind the pack in scoring position. She dodges to the inside and she's
Time! Hardtailz!
time out for the Hardtailz.
I'd rather play 4. Okay. Who wants to pivot? Let's play 5. Let's play all night. Okay. Right.
Ready to go. First whistle. Pack is off. Second whistle. Jammers go out. Decent jamming for the Softtailz. And it's actually nice jamming for the Hardtailz.
End of period.
The end of that period. Ladies and gentlemen, cheer on your journey. Girls, 15-minute break. We do need some water. We do need some
Left alive, lonely, left alive, lonely. I'm here all by myself. And I can see the writing, it's right there on the wall. I can tell by the look at your face that this is our last call. And there you go.
How's it going?
Have money to buy
Hot.
It's Olympic hot. I like it. That's very hot. Until on the big Christmas parade. It's like skating, gonna hit a piece of candy, and the whole truck snapped in half.
How's it going?
Take a picture, biatch.
I want more derby. 1, 2, 3.
MICHI-CHAN.
all about. All right, getting ready to start our second period. Looks like we've got French Lick jamming for the Softtailz, Little Penny FU jamming for the Hardtailz. Ladies and gentlemen, you will notice that we are playing in only 4 girls for this period, given the heat and the few girls that we have on the sideline. Keep her out of the way. Now she faces a wall of Chachi, Patron, and Venomous Vegan. Is called off. Next pack, it looks like Genuine is pivoting for the Softtailz. And Little Penny FUFU is pivoting for the Hardtailz. Back in the back, it looks like we've got French Lip giving Donna Speedtrix a little bit of her booty.
I love that.
Period so far, the Softtailz are up 8-2.
Not much pack to pack up here. All right.
Coming up through the inside, and Donna Speedtrix to the catch. Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, our lead team already at DJM, you must make it through the pack without committing any penalties. And if you are the first jammer through the pack without any penalties, you are considered running jammer. All of you that you can do before the viewers, you get to call off the jam whenever you want. So if you get knocked out, thrown into the crowd, and you got lead jammer,
All right, we got some jammer on jammer action going here.
a nice whip from Psycho Sybil. It looks like Missy is joining the pack. She is up at pivot for the Hardtailz. If you take a look at her left side, she has got a nice version of what we call rink rash. That is the combination of falling on the asphalt and wearing fishnets at the same time. It hurts.
Nothing, go ahead, turn around. What? Picture.
Missy's a trooper and she's out there.
Ready?
All
right, Chachi.
2 pieces for the Hardtailz. Packers coming up through the back. Through the back. Chachi Patron is up against that evil rear end of Missy.
All right, Chachi. Damn, I'm good.
And Hacker Pieces is through the pack. And she calls out the jam.
Black 4, white 0.
For the Softtailz and Goldie Finger jamming for the Hardtailz. Get a little bit of lead there on Luna. Now, during our regular season, Goldie and Luna are actually teammates. They are on the Brawler Arenas. Luna will be playing on the score as it stands right now is 8 for the Softtailz. Looks like Goldie Finger has the jam. And Lunatic is not too far behind her, coming up, getting ready to get in scoring position.
Out here.
Coming up behind us, the pack looking a little fatigued, but she's getting some help from her fellow Hardtailz. Coming out through the outside, she gets a nice little hit from Psycho Sybil. Chick is coming through the pack.
That's the way you do it.
Looks like there's a nice tumble off to the side there. That was Jovi wanted only. Looks like Goldie and Luna are both in the pack coming back along, trying to get a second scoring pass under her belt.
20 seconds, ladies, 20 seconds.
And normally in one of our regular season games and our travel games, we also have a penalty box. We do not have a penalty box set aside here because we're hoping that girls will bouts, you will see many of our girls ending up in the penalty box. Looks like Shirley Demise is jamming for the Softtailz, Missy jamming for the Hardtailz.
All right, come on, Missy. Help her through. All right.
And Missy has Softtailz are in the lead currently 12-11. Missy comes through the pack at lead jam, but Shirley Demise is close behind her.
Get front!
Now you'll sometimes hear our jammers yelling at the pack, trying to set things up offensively for them. One of the things you want to do is get towards the front of the pack so you can help your jammer through. And Missy is calling it off. Also be yelling at their girls, trying to get them into position. Looks like we've got French Lick jamming for the Softtailz and DELMARVA jamming for the Hardtailz. And I must say, I very much enjoy DELMARVA's pig tails. Game is tied. French Lick is keeping her eye on that pack.
All right, come on, Goldie, help her through.
Moving to the outside, whip off the Steiger stable. Should be wide open and French and throws it on Speedtrix. Speedtrix is through the pack, but it does not look like she has lead. Frenchie's still in the pack, getting a face full of golden fingered, and looks like she's getting past Chesty and Lesty there. Gonna get a little push around the corner. And Frenchie does have lead jam. She made it through that pack without committing any penalties. Therefore, she will be awarded lead jam, even though she was not the first person. She was able to get through with no penalty. Speedtrix is coming into the pack, making her scoring pass. She's trying to get her through the pack. But she faces a wall of Softtailz.
All right, come on, Goldie, help her through. Yes.
And she made it through that. And she is out and going again.
All right.
French Lick is coming up through the pack, and she scoots through and calls it off.
Good move.
It looks like the Hardtailz Softtailz took over 16-15. Where's my crowd? I want to get crowd cheering. That's more like it. That is wonderful. I love to hear that. These girls love to hear you cheering. One of the things I know is that when I'm out there skating and I'm really tired, we make a big one as a crowd. Hearing you cheer for us is probably one of the best things that we can have and the best motivators out there. Looks like Shirley Demise made it through the pack, and she has been declared the lead champion. Hacker Pieces is coming up through, but she is met by Venomous Vegan and Chachi Patron. And Hacker has made it through the pack. Now you'll notice that some of these girls have some pretty interesting names. One of the things that we would like to do later on after our third period is doing a meet and greet. I would ask you to go up and ask your favorite skater why they have their names that they do. A lot of us have favorite personal reasons behind their names, so we are very happy to share those with you, so please come talk to us about that.
Come on, Hacker.
And Shirley Demise calls off the jam. Hacker Pieces is getting ahead of her, decided that it would be best to stop the jam right there.
Patrick, period time. What's period time?
It's T-Rex Brawley versus...
Looks like we've got
Full start, black!
With the win!
I don't know what was going on there with the jam line, but it looks like they were kind of leaning on each other for a little while.
That's the shortcut right there.
We're pretty tough on each other when it comes to playing when we're on the track, but as soon as we step off that track, we are all right on the We'd like to stay in touch with each other, keep up on each other, support
No bout is complete without a star pass.
Come on, get up front. Chelsea, get up here.
And Frederick is coming up to the pack. Takes a look off of Lucy and she calls off the jam. We have our schedule up there where you can buy tickets through the website. You can learn about our skaters and our team. And if you're interested in becoming a roller derby girl, that will show you all the directions that you need to do to become one of our skaters. I highly invite you to come and check that out.
No!
Softtailz are currently leading 17-15. Alright, it looks like there is no lead that's going to be called on this, so we'll be going for the full 2 minutes. There was false starts on both, looks like, so we will be going the full 2 minutes. Let me tell you, sitting right here, 2 minutes doesn't seem that long, but when you are out there in skates and pads and it's 95, 2 minutes seems like forever.
Good job,
Psycho Civil has made it through the pack. Packer pieces coming up behind her, and Packers through the pack as well.
All right, come on, Hacker.
Now, for those of you that are interested in becoming an overall girl, or have people that may be interested, one of our requirements is you must be 18 years old. Our other requirement is you must have your own insurance. In addition, you must pay for use of insurance, which is the insurance for roller skaters. You must have that as well. And then you also have to have your own equipment. All this information can be found on our website at AZRD.com. It'll tell you everything you need to contact to become a roller girl. Looks like is stuck behind a wall in motion. And the jam is over. That 2 minutes is finally over.
Stop the bleeding.
I'm really excited about that.
Okay.
For the Hardtailz.
All right.
Joby one and only for the Softtailz. Joby's got a false start. She must yield to Missy. And during our regular season, these two are also teammates. They play on the Bad News Beaters, who are currently undefeated going into the championship. Not that I'm currently being a Bad News Beater myself.
Come on, Missy.
Like Joby is stuck in the pack following Missy through. And Missy's got the jam close behind by Joby one and only. Now, in addition to having fun bouts once a month, we also have 4 practice opportunities during the week. These girls give up their time and their money to play roller derby. It is quite an athletic sport. We do practice 4 times a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Also, in addition to that, teams have their own individual team practices, as well as the TCT is having 2 practice opportunities a month for them as a team.
Aw. How you doing?
It's a little warm, but it's good.
Yeah.
Let's run 2 more jams. Do you want
It's not too bad.
Good stuff.
Now we're having a time.
Time to grab some water, some Gatorade, and rest their legs for a few minutes.
Mine's bigger than yours.
Looks like we got certified lunatic jamming for the Softtailz and little penny FUFE jamming for the Hardtailz.
Back it up!
Lunatic coming up hard.
What's the head?
Off the pack, you'll notice Missy giving official score, adding up each score from the first period, which we have not done, which is 49 to 46. Softtailz are in the lead. Looks like Penny Fu made it through the pack, and she was awarded lead jam. She made it through without causing any penalties, and she calls off the jam. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be our last jam for this period. We're going to go get...
I like that pivot.
First whistle catches on. Second whistle as the jammers are off. Looks like we got down with the Speedtricks jamming for the Hardtailz and French Lick in her Super Silver Shorts jamming for the Softtailz. Speedtricks trying to skate through the inside, get up, but she's got a wall of Softtailz in front of her made up of Floozy Q, Shirley Demise, and Venomous Vegan. But here comes Hacker Pieces up front, helping block off that wall, get some of those skaters out there. French Lick is right behind.
Come on, Hacker, help.
And there goes Dama Skatrix.
Help her through.
And it looks like Dama Skatrix has the lead.
All right.
You'll notice that Hacker to Pieces gave up the advantage to Frenchie in the front there. That's because she was 20 feet out in front of the pack. What happens when they're an ineligible player, meaning you cannot block the other team if you're 20 feet in front of the pack. If you do block that jammer with either a body block or a hit, you will find yourself in the penalty box. And the jam is called off. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's give these girls a round of applause.
Shirley! Shirley!
We need a pink cheek alley.
From the mind of the MICHI-FM plays whatever Michi wants. Slightly off the deep end. MICHI-FM.com.
MICHI-CHAN.
Third and final period.
Oh, I bet you who's left?
Those of you that are still up with us, thank you so much for sticking around. I know it's hot.
This is cold.
I hear the Derby girls saying it's not hot. If they're out there skating, you should be able to be out here watching us, I think. It looks like we've got French Lick jamming for the Softtailz. We've got Goldie Finger jamming for the Hardtailz.
I love it.
Once again, for those of you just joining us right now, we are only skating with 4 skaters on the track instead of 5 skaters on the track. We made this adjustment given the heat and the few girls that we have played. We don't want to wear them out too much here. Looks like Goldie Finger is making it through the pack. Being met by Rumbunctious up at the front.
Come on, Goldie. Come on, Goldie.
We got French Lick right there, trying to make her way up front. And a nice assist off Psycho Sybil. Goldie Finger has made it through the pack, and she is determined to be the jammer. Now, after we are done with our period, we are going to do some photos. So if you want to take a photo with a Derby girl with a nice asphalt rash, you are certainly welcome to do so. I know quite a few of them out there might have some of those to show off to you. Goldie and Frenchie are making their way up to the pack, getting ready to get in scoring position. Goldie's getting a push from half or 2 pieces. Looks like we've got some carnage in the middle of the pack there. Psycho Sybil's down, but she's back up, so is Jovi Watt and Only. And Jovi's calling off the jam, or Goldie's calling off the jam. Here's this next jam. The Looks like Missy is entering the track as the pivot. We got Luna Chick for the Softtailz as the pivot. Also in that pack we have Feediness, Venomous Vegan, we have Carney Apples and Chachi Patron. Back on the jam line, we've got Shirley Demise for the Softtailz, and it looks like we've got a little Penny FUW for the Hardtailz.
Alright, here we go.
Looks like Shirley's coming up through the pack, taking that inside line. Once again, folks, the fastest by round of traffic. Get there. Looks like Shirley Demise has the jam. And Penny is through the pack. Once again, I would like to invite all of you to come out and see our TCT team take on Denver on May 10th. That's going to be at the Casey at the Bat up north of here, just a little bit, up the 51 in Union Hills, Casey at the Bat. Doors open at 6:30, bout starts at 7. The TCTs are the Tent City Terrors, and they are our all-star team made up of players from all of our different teams.
One more, one!
That's what you do.
It looks like we've got Rambunctious pivoting for the Softtailz, followed behind by Floozy Q and Joe One and Only. For the Hardtailz, you've got Goldie Fingered at pivot, Missy in as a blocker, and Jugs Bunny as a blocker. Jamming for the Hardtailz is Damas Skatrix.
Yeah, it's Damas Skatrix.
Jamming for the Softtailz, we've got
All right.
silver sparkly spankies. Current score is 56-47 with the Softtailz in the lead. Looks like Damas Skatrix is through the pack. And she has lead jam. Thank you, Michi. Looks like French Lick is having a hard time getting through that pack. She is met with a wall of Missy and Goldie Finger. She gets a whip from Jody One and Only, and she is through the pack. Looks like Missy is trying to come up and give her a little grief. Skatrix just sneaks right on past the field, and she calls off the jam. And I think that's Psycho Sybil. For the Hardtailz, we have Chesty Molesty out there. We have Carney Apples, and we are looking for a pivot. And we've got little Penny Boo Boo coming out to pivot. That's it. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Cheer for them. Let's hear you, please.
All right. Just go!
Looks like we had a little delayed start there for the jammers. We've got Venomous Vegan for the Surly Girlies jamming for the Softtailz. And we have Hacker to Pieces from the Brawl Arenas jamming for the Hardtailz.
Unbelievable.
Coming up to the pack, look like Hacker's making her way, pushing to the inside, pushing her teammates out of the way. She's met at the front by Chachi Patron, but she's able to get through. And Hacker to Pieces does have lead jam. And Venomous Vegan is out in front of the pack as well. Looks like the pack's getting set up, ready for Hacker to Pieces to come up. Her team.
Come on, Hacker.
Offensive moves, but she's met with a wall of Softtailz scooting around. Psycho Sybil out there.
Way to go!
And she calls off the jam.
I saw that happen.
All right.
You can also check us out on the web at AZRD.com. After that, you get our schedule out there. You will get to see some photos of the teams and the skaters. Get information about any of our appearances. Looks like Missy is through the back and she leads the jam. Frenchie's coming up, got a little tangled up with her own teammate, Shirley Demise. And French Lake is through the pack doing a little showing off for her team, kind of taunting the Hardtailz over there. Current score is 56-50 with the Softtailz in the lead. One of the things you'll notice about our fabulous French Lake is that she's always got an awesome costume on. like Hacker is through the pack and she does have lead jam. Now you'll see here Kai in the center with his hand above his head with a big ol' L, but it's not because he's a loser. That's because he is pointing out who has lead jam. Current score is 56-53. It's close, ladies and gentlemen. 56-53, Softtailz in the lead. Hacker is coming up. She's met with a wall of Psycho Sybil and Susie Q, and the jam is called. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for sticking around and supporting these girls. This has been lovely. Special thanks to Buddy Stubbs for letting us come and tour their parking lot. Cameras are off. Looks like we got John speakers.
One failed leg whip.
Looks like Thomas K. Tricks is out in front. French Lick is still stuck in the pack.
Missy is out.
Goes down to the back of the pack.
Missy's out. Missy's out. Missy's out.
Oh, looks like Missy is out of the pack. Probably going to the penalty box for being bad. Missy doesn't know what a penalty box looks like, I swear.
Oh, wait a minute. What do we got here? We got 3 against 2 here now.
Looks like our pack's kind of falling apart here. Our pack is made up of the majority of skaters. Right now we've got our pack over here. You'll see Hacker to Pieces and Venomous Vegan in, and now we don't have a pack. Elastic coming up to take the pivot position. On the Softtailz, you have Jovi one and only in the pivot position. You've got Psycho Sybil as a blocker and Certified MICHI-CHAN jamming for the Softtailz. Current score is 62-55 with the Softtailz in the lead. Jammers are off. Excellent, I hear some cheering over there. I love to hear that. Now one of the many reasons that these ladies get involved in roller derby is it's such an empowering sport. It's a sport where you're allowed to be kind of rough around the edges and get out there and show your athleticism and have fun with a group of girls. It's a really great sport for girls, very athletic, very good for the cardio. It's a lot of fun. I cannot say how much fun it is. Looks like
Black.
we have lead on the black team, which is the Hardtailz. It looks like Penny Fufu's got lead jam. Lucy Q is coming up behind her. Pack is resetting themselves. Let's cheer on those jammers, folks. Come on, it's hot out there. They're sweating. They've got pads on. It's hot. Once again, following our third period, we will have the opportunity to take a picture with the Derby girl with some rink rash and some road rash on it if you would like to do so. Please don't be shy. Feel free to come up and talk to us. Stop. 68-61 current score with the Softtailz in the lead. 68-61. Yeah, Hacker Pieces coming up in that track.
All right, come on, Hacker.
The outside coming up, and she gets through. She's your lead jam. Got French Lick coming up, but she is met with a wall of dominatrix. The jam is an equal opportunity
final jam.
Looks like you have MICHI for the Hardtailz and French Lick for the Softtailz back on the jam line. MICHI gets that point. MICHI coming up to the pack. She is MICHI.
All right, come on, Missy. Oh!
Ooh, looks like MICHI goes down. French Lick coming up through the pack, getting some help from her teammates. Dodges to the inside with his magpie goldy finger.
Out.
MICHI is back up. Needs now. French Lick, and they both get through the pack, but there is no lead jam. Everybody, no lead jam. That means that these jam is going to go on for 2 minutes. That's 2 full minutes of skating, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you that 2 minutes seems like 30 minutes when you're out there as a jammer.
Jugs Bunny calling the crossing.
MICHI's coming up to the pack. She is passing her teammate. Gets a push from Jugs Bunny.
Oh, come on!
Looks like she's being held back for a second. Someone coming up, pushing Goldie out of the way. Goldie gives her a push. She's met at the front by Joby, one and only. I don't know if they're jamming or if they're hugging each other, but... all good friends. We all hang out, we have fun, we practice together, we practice all the teams and all the teams.
Okay, I would.
Pack it up! This is the pack!
And the jam is off. This is an abbreviated version of what we do on our normal
Apparently we're screwed. Yeah, when the wild man. Woo! Hardcore! Yeah!
Also got Chesty Molesty making our way out to the track. For the Softtailz, you've got Chachi Patron, Venomous Vegan, and Uzi Q. On the jam line, you've got Rumbunctious for the Softtailz. And it looks like you got MICHI-CHAN for the Hardtailz. Jammers are off. MICHI-CHAN getting out in front there. MICHI-CHAN making her way up through the pack.
Come on!
Met with a wall of Softtailz.
Come on, down with MICHI-CHAN.
Rumbunctious in the middle of the pack trying to get her way through. She pushes Uzi Q out of the way. And look, Rumbunctious of the Surly Girlies has lead jam. She was all up close behind by MICHI-CHAN. Now in our regular season, these two are actually teammates on the Surly Girlies. It's Rumbunctious and MICHI-CHAN. For those of you who don't know, the Surly Girlies are our awesome hybrid wenches. Our other teams are the Bad News Beaters, which are your Bad News baseball team. You've got your Brawlerinas, who are your bad boys. And you've got the Bruisers, who are your naughty nurses. MICHI-CHAN is through the pack. Looks like she just took a little tumble there, but she is right up skating again. Now that's one of the things we do actually practice in practice. We practice falling and getting back up. That is a major part of playing roller derby because you do fall and you fall pretty often, but the goal is to get up as fast as possible, so we do practice that during our weekly practices. And the jam is off. And the period is over. Let's get this thing over. I'll give you the final score from our scoreboard here in just a second. Let you know what it is.
We're all done and all. Let's go. You go, Howard.
Don't call that jam!
Records got you. I don't know yourself.
70
Yeah.
for the
You want to go?
Softtailz, 65 for the Hardtailz. Congratulations. to our Rash, Jelly, Honut, and Yurkai. Thank you to all the smashers who are out here helping learn how to ref, learning how to do stats. Once again, folks, our next bout is going to be made in Intensity Terrors taking on Denver. How about Casey at the back, straight in.
Oh, you guys are mad.
The winner of that bout will go on to the championships to face the Bad News Beatings on June 14th.
As much garbage you can.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Give these girls a hand. Come say hi. Come talk to us. We're happy to talk to you.
Y'all did good.